Hey everyone, it's me, Kirk Mastin, and today I wanted to talk about the absolute power of Natura 1600. It is in the new Night and Day pack, and it is quickly becoming my favorite look of all time because it is absolutely a beautiful jack of all trades. You can use it in almost any conditions to get beautiful skin tones, really nice greens, really good contrast, and it includes a new tool called Strobe Soften, which was originally meant to change the micro contrast of the looks in this pack to accommodate harsher kind of studio strobe setups, but it turned into like the best hack ever for getting a light and airy look in almost any situation, like literally any lighting situation, taking your imagery to places it wasn't possible to take it before with anything that we've made before or that I've ever seen before. So I grabbed a bunch of community images. I'm going to fly through these and kind of show you what I mean and show you, what is possible, because it's blowing my mind, honestly. Okay, so this is from Mira Tyson. I'm just going to, on all these, I'm just going to do kind of the same three-step thing over and over until it's drilled into your brain. The magic of Natura plus All Soft plus Strobe Soften. So let's go. Here's Natura 1600. It looks pretty good. Not bad. I need to adjust the temperature just a little bit. That looks pretty good. Actually, I'm going to cool it down. Okay, somewhere around there. Now watch this. So I'm going to use All Soft, and that softens up kind of the high contrast in her face because she is by this like strong window light source. But then we add Strobe Soften. Bam! It's like perfect, beautiful film look, even in this harsh, kind of lighting situation where I normally wouldn't expect to see a light and airy look. So watch this. So we go from, this is the preset, plus a small temperature adjustment. Now here's All Soft, and there's All Soft plus Strobe Soften. It's the best. It's the best. Okay, let's keep going. All right, so another image by Mira Tyson. Let's do Natura. Okay. I'm going to increase the exposure just a little bit. I mean, it is kind of a contrasty image here. As far as like temperature and tint, maybe a little bit towards magenta. Everything else looks good. Okay, here we go. We're going to do, it looks good now, but watch this. All Soft. Looks pretty good. And then Strobe Soften. And now it's just like, man, this is the look for me. This is the look for me this year. 100%. Okay, here we go. Let's keep going. Kind of a tricky photo here. Let me just straighten it just a tiny bit. Before I even start, let's do lens correction on. Auto transform. That's better. Okay. This is also by Mira Tyson. I grabbed a bunch of your stuff. It was really great. It was in our upload folder for live edits, so I grabbed it here. Thank you. All right, here's Natura 1600. I'm going to increase the exposure just a little bit, warm it up, add a little bit of magenta, just a skosh. And that looks pretty good, but I picked this because this is harsh lighting. There's like, her face is kind of shiny from this harsh, front lighting. Now watch this. All Soft. All right, that looks pretty good, pretty good. And then All Soft plus Strobe Soften. Bam. It's just that last tiny little bit. Now watch this. Okay, this is just color corrected Natura, All Soft, Strobe Soften. It's flipping, I love it. Okay, let's keep going. I'm just gonna keep going. This is by Monsi Impressions. I love this photo. It is such a great image that was put in our live edit folder. Thank you for submitting it. All right, here we go. Natura 1600. Damn, that's a pretty nice like one-click edit right there. But let's keep playing with it. So All Soft, and then Strobe Soften. It's like, I'm not saying use it for everything, but I'm kind of saying use it for everything. I don't know. I think it's its own look. It's like an Easter egg. Like, we didn't expect this to happen, but it's pretty rad. Let's go through it again. Okay, this if you like a lot of pop, if you want to go more towards Ektar, Natura looks kind of like that in harsher or contrastier lighting situations like this. But you can soften it up, all soft, and then strobe soften for the ultimate downy softness. So good. Okay, let's keep going. Totally different kind of image. This is by Trent Schlump. He's given us a lot of great images too. Thank you, Trent. All right, here we go. Natura 1600. Totally different kind of image here. This actually needs to go towards green a little bit and warm it up. Increase the exposure. Just basic 3-step workflow stuff. And that looks really, really nice. Maybe a little bit warmer. That's a very nice picture. However, we do have, some really bright spots here along the hair, and what have you. But let's go through this hack again. So all soft, looking pretty good, and then strobe soften. That's its own vibe. It now exists. It didn't exist before. Now it exists. So temperature, just normal edit. All soft, looking good, and strobe soften. So brand new deal. All right, let's go inside. This is like inside, inside a church. It's dark, a little bit of light, really dark wood. See what we can do. Let's do lens correction and auto transform first, and a little slight rotation. Get our lines straight. Okay. Oops, a little bit too far. There we go. All right, Natura 1600 needs a huge temperature increase, a little bit of exposure increase. That is a nice photo. That looks really good, but it is a little bit bright, like right in the middle. So normally I would just say like, okay, all soft. That kind of takes it down a notch, a little more even. And then if you go to strobe soften, that is just, again, really nice. It's kind of like you're bringing a perfect Fuji 400H look indoors. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of stoked about this. So again, Natura, just straight up, it's my favorite color palette right now. But then you can soften it at one level with all soft, and then strobe soften again, and yeah, so good. All right, a couple more. I love this photo. This is by Raikali King, and we're gonna do a few things here. We're gonna first of all, I like to get all my lines and everything correct as much as I can. So let's do auto transform. I'm gonna crop in. There's a little fuzzy thing over here on the side, so I'm just gonna crop in on that. In fact, I'm gonna take away the green at the bottom and do a little manual tweakage. All right, it's pretty sweet photo. I really like that. Natura 1600, increase the exposure, increase the temperature just a little bit. It's looking really, 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 really good. And then I'm gonna make my phone stop ringing. Okay. Then I'm going to add just a little bit of tint. It's real life, folks. I'm just doing this because I'm so stoked, so my phone's gonna ring. That looks really good. Now let's see what we can do with all soft. Okay, all soft, looking good. That's a nice look. It's a super nice look. Okay, and then strobe soften, and now you've got this kind of, I don't know, wonderful thing. Okay, let's move inside, indoors. This is in a studio. The night and day pack is excellent for studio work, and this is where strobe soft. This is why we even created this tool, was for studio work. But let's do it. So Natura 1600, it's looking good. Maybe a little bit cooler. Yeah, maybe right there. And I don't know, color looks really good right out of the gate. Let's do all soft, or just do strobe soften this time. Let's just do strobe soften. That's what it's for. It's for studio work. That looks great. Doesn't need all soft. In fact, that would be too much. Yeah, that'd be too much. So in a studio setting like this, studio lighting, we used strobe soften for what it was intended for, and it just looks really good. All right, moving on down the line. Now we're outside again. All right, so this is by this is by Pam Laurie. I didn't want to like miss, calling you out there. Thank you for sending your image in. This is by Zoe Lauren. We're outside now. Whoops, Let's do Natura. Look at that. I mean, you don't even have to do anything. That's like a great edit right there. I see a little tiny bit of magenta in his suit, so I'm gonna just, bring that out. And as I do, you can see their skin tones are just absolute perfection. Let's do all soft. So, I mean, I like this look, honestly, just straight up Natura, small adjustment, done. That's beautiful. But let's keep going. So all soft, that looks nice too. And then strobe soften, and there you go. I don't even know what to call this. It's like a fork and a spoon is a spork. This is like Ektar and Fuji is, I can't even say that word, that'd be bad. Fektar? Fektar? How about Futar? I don't know. It's a great combination, but looks great. So there it is. Just normal edit, all soft, and then take it to the last level there with strobe soften. If you don't understand all soft or Natura plus all, if you don't understand Natura plus all soft by strobe soften at the end of this video, I can't help you because that's all I'm going to be doing. This is by Abul Shah, 1600. Let's go up a little bit in exposure, a little tiny bit warmer. Maybe not. I don't know. This has got a cool vibe to it. Let's leave it cool. Beautiful greens, beautiful skin tone. Everyone's looking good. Now we're gonna do all soft and strobe soften. Yeah, it's dope. I mean, I could go either way on this one. It's already kind of misty out, so I think just all soft by itself is not too bad. So here's kind of 3 levels: Natura plus all soft, Natura plus strobe soften. All right, let's fly through this. We got Damian Riley. Thank you for this photo. I put this in here because, again, what situation can Natura not do? I don't know. It apparently can give you a good result in any situation. It's really kind of absolutely wild. So here's Natura 1600. I'm going to warm it up a little bit. I mean, damn, that looks good. Damn, that is nice. Okay, we're going to do all soft. And that's a nice look too. I kind of liked it moody, but let's see this 3 different ways. And then strobe soften. I don't know which one I like the most. Here's the original. I like that one. I like it with all soft. And I like it with all soft and strobe soften. All right, Abul Shah. Again, different kind of lighting situation, different skin tones, and bolder color just throughout. Let's see how it works. Natura 1600. Looking good. I think Ektar would be way too much on this photo. It would be just way too colorful. Way too... Yeah, see, this is Ektar. Ektar is not the solution for everything all the time. This would not be the solution. You'd have to be like dialing this way back to make Ektar work on this nicely. So that's where Natura kind of steps in. And then just bring up the exposure. Looks great. Maybe add a little green. Yeah, added just a hint of green. I saw a little bit of magenta in her jean jacket. And now let's do all soft. Boom. Fantastic. And strobe soften. Now it's kind of a light and airy. I went from being a contrasty image to being a light and airy image. It's like, I don't know, it's magic. Okay, let's do just a few more and then we'll wrap it up. This is by Bongthi. I picked this image because, again, it's a unusual lighting situation. I believe there may be some kind of strobe happening here. If I zoom in, I can see there's some kind of looks like an octobank or like a small soft light. I can see at the bottom of his eye, or maybe it's even a reflector someone's holding underneath. I don't know, but it doesn't matter because I'm sure Natura can handle it. So here's Natura. That looks great. Looks really good. I don't need to make any adjustments. It's a little bit contrasty. I mean, if you like that real pop like that, you just would leave it. But if you wanted to, increase it or decrease that contrast just a bit, you could do all soft. And then, I mean, even with all the dappled light and everything in the background, we can go even softer with strobe soften. And that is a light and airy look in again, a situation that had quite a bit of contrast when we first started. So we started here, added Natura, toned it down again. We may even just go from Natura to Strobe Soften. You know, that's a possibility too, but I'm kind of in love with that first combo. Okay, so on this one, we're gonna do Natura. Again, different lighting situation. Increase the exposure. It's a little bit green, add a little magenta, warm it up just a tiny bit. Looks flippin' awesome. Let's do all soft and Strobe Soften. That's the look for me, my friends. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. Anyway, I just want to let you know, if you don't know, now you know, Natura seems to handle all situations. It doesn't matter. Everything from this to this to this to the studio to completely different type of shoot outside, even with kind of harsh highlights to front lighting, everything. And the thing is that if you use, I mean, even this, if you use Natura plus all soft plus Strobe Soften, that is kind of the wonderful thing that we discovered in making this pack that was totally unexpected, but it is my favorite look and combo right now of all time. So enjoy. If you enjoyed this video, we also have a YouTube channel. If you don't know about it, now you know about that too. So go there. I've got tons of editing videos, tip videos, advice videos, videos to help you improve your photography and your business. So go there, be sure to subscribe, like, hit the button, the dinger, all that stuff. And until next time, have a great day and happy editing.